beautiful people. How you doing? Welcome to my channel, Taste of Divinity. Thanks for stopping by. It's your girl, Tasty. So if you can like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. This week we're doing a love reading, a love spread. This is going to be for my Virgos. This spread is called You versus Me versus the Truth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull um, from this deck for your energy, this deck from the person that's heavily on your mind energy. You may be with this person, you may not be with this person. It's forever who's heavily on your mind. And then we're going to end with some oracle cards. So before we get started, I'd like to let you guys know that it is general. It's not going to resonate for every Virgo out there. Always will say use your intuition when it comes to receiving messages. There's a really good chance that I may pick up on multiple storylines, and if that is the case, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Sometimes I just pick up on one storyline, and if it's not your story, if it's just not your story. Check out other signs in your chart though. Since it's a love spread, I'll feel like Venus will probably resonate with you more. However, it does not mean your sun, moon, or rising will not resonate with you. With that being said, I believe that's it. Oh, even though that's your energy and this is your person's energy, since it's general, the energies can be reversed. So really just pick a side. And with that being said, I feel like that's everything. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the positive affirmation card for you. So I appreciate you so much for allowing me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light, spirit. Thank you for allowing me to receive this message for Virgos. Thank you for allowing me to release ego with all my readings. I'm going to take that one since it came out, but I'm going to pull one for you. So what positive affirmation card would you like to start my Virgos off with? Show me clearly, please, spirit. Okay. You see how they be flying out? So I have, I see clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. So it says, I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. My clear insight, inward sight, is reflected on my outward sight. That's beautiful. So that's like as you discover who you are truly, your outside version, you're gonna discover things on your outside as well. As you figure out who you are internally, you're gonna figure things out externally as well. It's kind of what I'm getting from that. As you see yourself clearly, you're gonna see things on your outside clearly as well. Okay, then we have all my relationships are harmonious. So this says when we create harmony in our minds and our hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer always. Wow. So this makes sense honestly for Virgos because y'all are the Hermit card. So y'all like the Hermit card talks about digging deep within yourself. It talks about soul searching. That's what you're doing right now. You are literally searching your soul, figuring out who you are authentically, seeing what it is your higher purpose is, seeing what it is your purpose is, seeing like what your heart tells you to do, what your heart is calling for you to do. Really just getting your internal side, your internal life stuff in order so that your external can reflect how you feel on the inside. That's beautiful. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is going to be for your energy. Thank you so very much, Spirit. So can you show me clearly where is my Virgos, what's my Virgos current energy concerning this person that's heavily on their mind? What is their current energy concerning this person that's heavily on their mind? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. So we have the King of Cups. This is you having a lot of emotions, having a lot of feelings, but you're not expressing it. King of Cups is someone who is pretty compassionate, have a lot of love to give. Maybe just, it may not even just be just love, it's just emotions as a whole. So it's just like, I have a lot of emotions, whether that's a lot of anger, a lot of joy, a lot of love. It really doesn't matter. I'm keeping it within me. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor card at the bottom of the deck. So the Nine of Pentacles is you feeling single. Yeah. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. Ouch, 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 ouch. This is so much ego. This is a lot of ego. Someone's very defensive. This Emperor card, that's pride. It's pride and ego. Someone's like feeling single, feeling abundant, just feeling just within themselves. Just focusing on themselves, honestly. Um, hmm it's just difficult because it's like this person does have a huge guard up concerning things that have hurt them, their own hurt. It's almost like they won't even like. Mm, mm. I see some of y'all are not paying attention to this at all. You're just like this. Some of y'all are nurturing yourselves, you know, but some of y'all are just very, very defensive. Like this energy right here, I'm not, this energy right here, that's so much, just a combination of these four cards right next to each other is just, especially with the King of Cups. This person has a lot of feelings and emotions and hurt and pain that they're not expressing. So it's piling up and it's causing this person to be one of those resentful, hurtful people type of thing. So that's probably why this stuff is like, you know, they're not seeing clearly right now because they're allowing for their emotions to get the best of them. They're not seeing clearly right now because they have a lot of pain that's within them. They're not seeing clearly right now because they're allowing for their pride to get the best of them. This is like very, very stubborn energy right here. Very, very stubborn energy. It's interesting. Very interesting. Because the Hierophant is a higher level of commitment. So some of y'all could be married, you know, to this person that's on your mind. But the Hierophant next to the Queen of Pentacles, next to the Emperor, next to all of this, because this could be someone who's stuck in their ways. The Queen of Pentacles, you know, is a motherly figure. She's very nurturing, but since she's next to these things right here, this is her in her negative energy, on her in her dark side. In her dark side, she is just, she could be very self-centered, very angry, and kind of manipulative. Like she's like, you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you even worse, you know, type of thing. So it's almost like you're kind of like not really expressing your feelings right now, but there's like, there's a buildup. Like this looks like a storm, you guys. You see this water? It's like there's so many emotions that's just like, it's like a storm of emotions that can like literally crush a whole, like a tsunami. Like this person has the energy to and the capabilities to bring everything down, tear effing some ish up for real, for real. And it's because they feel hurt. Not gonna lie, and it's because they're not, and it's like they have to heal themselves internally so that they won't cause this destruction on their external environment. So maybe things are falling apart because of lack of expression of your emotions. Um, but some of y'all are actually seeking help though with that Hierophant card. Some of y'all are actually seeking spiritual help or counseling or therapy to help you heal this pain that's within you, because you do know you are defensive. You do know you can cause hurt because of your hurt. But some of y'all are just kind of sitting in it. Let's see where you want to go concerning this connection. This person is heavily on your mind. Just those cards at the bottom of the deck, it's scary, y'all. That's some scary energy. So whoever this person is on your mind, I'm not sure if that's your energy or, you know, I would just be kind of frightened to even talk to that person. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I would be scared to talk to you if this is you, because it's almost like I don't really give a fuck about nobody right now. That's the energy that I'm feeling from this. It's like, yeah, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it at this point. And yeah, so let's see where you would like to go concerning this connection of this person that's heavily on your mind. So we have the Tower card and the Magician. The Tower card talks about breaking down a foundation. It talks about ending things. I do feel like this is you just wanting to reinvent it though, because we have the Magician card, the Ace of Cups. So this could either be you breaking down this foundation within yourself in this relationship to build a brand new relationship with that person, one with love, you know. But others of you just want to end this relationship without it tarnishing your heart. So this is you wanting to not give your power to this situation, and you just wanting to have a lot of love for yourself. You know, this is it's almost contradicting. I'm not even gonna lie. And then you like, this is interesting. It's like this person wants things to end so they can be offered love, offered like an overwhelming amount of love. But I don't get it. So some of y'all, this is you wanting to end a relationship from your past or end a relationship from this person, so that they can offer you the love you feel like you deserve. It's like, I want things to end so that they can see how much they've hurt me, so that they can see how lonely I am, so that they can see, that they've lost me, so that they can feel the loss, so that, so that I can, it's almost, I say it's contradicting only because it's like this person wants to manifest love. Like, it's like they want to manifest an unconditional amount of love, but it's contradicting only because of the actions that they're taking. But that Three of Swords being here, that's like a lot of heartache and a lot of pain. So it's difficult for you to manifest this unconditional love, sourcing it from this type of pain is why I'm saying it's contradicting. But I do see that you just want things like you just don't want to be in pain anymore. You don't want to be in pain anymore. You don't want to feel lonely. You don't want to feel left out in the cold. You don't want to feel burdened. You don't want to feel like you're taking on other people's responsibilities. You want to feel empowered. You want to not give your powers to certain endings in your life. You want to feel like, you can create the type of love that you feel like you deserve with this Ace of Cups. I do feel like this is you wanting someone to bring this Ace of Cups to you, though. So you probably want this person to bring an Ace of Cups to you. Some of y'all, it's like two other people. It's just like, I just want all the love. I want you to love me. But it's just interesting with the Tower card. It's like, but I want things to end at the same time. I'm glad I did y'all last. I just felt like I was going to be confused. And I'm already confusion. So let's see what they say, the hidden things that will help you. And the Tower card could be you ending a foundation within yourself, to where you're just not going to be that old version of yourself. I do feel like you're just kind of like, I'll just want the universe to do what the universe will do. Like, if things are for me, it will be for me. If it's not for me, then it's not for me. And even though I might go through a lot of pain and a lot of heartache, I know that I'm going to get what I deserve because I put it out there that I am going to get what I deserve. So that's that. It's just there's so many emotions and feelings and just attempting to create and manifest from a broken heart, it causes for more destruction, if that makes sense. Like, it just is difficult. It's difficult, it's, yeah. So it's not really possible is what I'm really trying to say. Like, it's like, if you're manifesting or creating from a broken heart or impure heart, you're not going to get pure things. If you're still holding on to that resentment and that hurt and that pain, if you're not expressing that resentment, that hurt and that pain, if you're just keeping that resentment and that hurt and that pain within you, you are going to see things crashing down because you're not being all that you can be. You're not expressing yourself. You're not, like, being open to who you are. So let's see what they say, the hidden things that will help you concerning this person that's heavily on your mind. Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is just talking about taking it one day at a time, looking at your small actions, your small thought patterns, the energy you're putting out there, your thought patterns and et cetera, because we do have the Chariot card and the Five of Pentacles. So there's someone like you feel lonely, you feel left out in the cold, you feel ghosted, you feel like you're at an obstacle right now, you feel like it's difficult for you to move forward, you feel like it's hard to move forward, you feel like it's hard to take action, you feel like it's hard for you to have a stable relationship, you feel like you're always being treated like an option, you feel like you are never being prioritized, you feel like, you know, you're in an environment where like people just don't care about you or think about you or, you know, just take your feelings into consideration. If you are actually in that environment, there's the Six of Swords right here, and this talks about making a tough decision to move to calmer waters. I feel like this is internally. I feel like this is an internal thing. So it's just like maybe you are surrounded by people who don't have your best interests because internally you do not have your best interests. Internally you have to become at peace, and so your external can be at peace. However, you also may need to move in your external environment as well. So you are at an obstacle, you're at a crossroad right now with this Chariot card concerning your relationships in your life. You feel like you're being juggled. And so with this Page of Wands being here, they're telling you to just literally look at your thought patterns, look at your actions, look at the energy, look at what you're investing in. Investing in like as far as like your thoughts, you know, seeing if that's going to help you see things clearly. You know, if your thoughts are thoughts that that you want to help, that will actually aid you in creating the life that you want. Some of y'all may be with the Taurus because this is legit. That's the same card that Taurus had got. But it's just like looking at your thought patterns, you know, looking at your actions and the way what you're putting your energy into. Is that going to help you create the life that you want? Taking it one day at a time, because I do see that there's a lot of obstacles here. Like you feel it's really hard for you to move forward right now. You feel like you are in this alone. And you feel like you do need someone here next to you. I don't feel like you are here by yourself only because I see some of y'all are by yourself. But with this Six of Pentacles, it's like there's somebody next to you, but even with that person next to you, still feel like you're alone. And so it's like asking yourself why. Because it's like sometimes people, they are in relationships with people and they still feel lonely because it's something within them that they have to feel. It's a void within themselves that they have to feel. So it's just like it doesn't really matter how many relationships you get in, you know, if you don't fix what it is that's within you, that's internally within you, you're going to always feel that way. And so I do feel like that's why they're telling you to look at these small wands. These wands are like things you can create, the things you say, the energy you put out there, your thought patterns, and et cetera, your actions, et cetera, to see, you know, like, am I creating the life that I want? Am I doing the things that I want? Am I speaking my mind? Am I taking the actions that I want? Is this the life that I truly want for myself? Is this the life that I truly want for myself? Because it's just like, it doesn't really matter who you're going to be around if you do not feel internally fulfilled within yourself. You like, and this is legit just speaking from experience, you guys. I had a perfect relationship, but because I did not love myself, it just did not matter. This person would tell me that I'm beautiful. This person would be here for me. This person would do everything for me. And it was never enough because I didn't love myself. You know, I didn't see that beauty within me. You feel me? So it's just like, you have to really look at yourself and really reflect on yourself and ask yourself, are you being here for yourself the way you're expecting other people to be here for you? Is what I'm getting from this. And you would have to do so honestly. Because that Emperor card is someone who likes to be in control. That's someone who can allow for their pride to get in the way. It's someone who legit likes to be in control of everything. And if they're not in control of everything, they flip their shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So let's see. And so this could be you breaking down a foundation within yourself so you can build yourself up anew with new thought patterns and new actions and new putting your energy towards new things. So let us see here what they say will block you. Hidden things that will block my Virgos concerning this person that's heavily on their mind. King of Wands. Okay, so this is interesting because usually the King of Wands is someone who goes after everything they want. Oh, okay. This is also player-like energy. So feeling like you just have to have everything. The King of Wands is a player. You know, he's a very independent person, which is awesome. But I do feel like this person, like, it's telling you to slow your actions down. Slow down. Slow down. You know, because this person is building. They're building a life. And they want you to ask yourself, are you building a life that you truly want to build? Are you building your life with integrity? Are you listening to your higher calling? You know, are you listening to spirit? Are you healed? You know, are you building your life from a place of purity? Because you see how, like, the hidden things that will help you is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is my freshman. The King of Wands is my senior. And so I do feel like they're just like saying, hey, you do not know it all. You know, take a step back, you know, like go backwards. And it would be like, you know, with your chakras, like if you're aligning them and you feel like, okay, my heart is blocked or whatever, you have to go to the chakra below that to, you know, your solar plexus. And that's how you solve problems and stuff. And in order for you to even have an open heart, you have to make sure this chakra is healed. You feel me? So it's almost like they're telling you to take a step back to see if you are really building your life the way that you truly want to. You know, because with this King of Wands, like, I know what I'm going after. I know how I want to build my life. I know that this is my soul calling. I know this is what I need to do, and blase this and blase that. And it's good to know those things, but see if that's who you are authentically. Is that really who you are authentically? Because I do see there's a lot of hurt and there's a lot of pain. If you're building your life on a lot of hurt and a lot of pain, then that's not who you are authentically. It's almost like you're building your life to protect yourself, like from pain that you have that's within you. You feel me? So it's almost like it's just too hard to explain, bro. So instead of explaining it, being quick to take actions is what's going to block you. I will say that much. Taking actions, thinking that you know everything, or that your words is right, or that your actions is right, or that the energy that you're putting out is right, is what's going to block you. Because they want to make sure that you are healed. With this star card, the star card, that's Aquarius energy. That just talks about healing yourself, answering your higher calling, feeling like you are. This is answering your higher calling too. You know, receiving messages from spirit, healing yourself, you know, healing from your past. Because the Judgment card talks about your past as well. So it's just like, are you acting from a place, a healed place? Are the actions that you're taking, is it from a place that is healed? And that makes sense on why it's like I see clearly now, and all my relationships are harmonious. And it's just talking about healing that's within. The inner creates the outer always. I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected on my outer side. It's because, like, you feel like you know everything on the outside, but you really don't if you don't know who you are on the inside. It's really just all I'm saying. So let's see if that's what your overall advice will be. It's almost there to tell you to slow your roll. Because the King of Wands, like I said, is someone who goes after everything they want. They can be a player, you know, they are, it's beautiful because they do go after what they want. So they are able to create the life, you know, however they want. Those are beautiful traits and stuff to have. But it's just like, if you're not acting from a place of integrity, or if you're not acting from a pure heart, you are going to be hurting people around you, and you're never going to really feel fulfilled or satisfied, because people are not going to want to be around you authentically if they feel like they're going to always be drained or hurt. So let's see what they say your overall advice will be. Okay. Overall advice is the Seven of Wands, and that talks about the defensive energy. I do feel like this is you lowering your guard. I do feel like this is you believing in yourself, that you can change. I do feel like this is you, like I said, unlearning and relearning. So we have the Everything's Fine card at the bottom of the deck. This talks about the anxiety that you have, and we also have the Eight of Swords. So everything's fine. Those are endings. Those are things that gives you anxiety, a lot of pain. It makes it hard for you to take action. Whatever this is, it's something from your past that has ended a while ago, but it still affects you to this day. And it's hard for you to truly move forward and create the life that you want, because you still hold on to it, and you have a guard up to it. With that Seven of Wands being here, a lot of you guys, it is something from your childhood. With that Sun card being here, that talks about optimism. It talks about childlike energy. It talks about children. So maybe some of you guys, you have a child and you're holding resentment towards your child for whatever reason. It could be because of the way the child came about. That sucks. I understand. Um, some of you guys, this is how you were raised as a child. You just feel like you were never truly able to express yourself. You feel like no one ever really supported you. You never really healed from your childhood. You just kept growing. You never reflected on your childhood. You never really did that childhood work, what is shadow work, and right here with that Ace of Swords, this is being honest with yourself about that. Having clear communication. I do feel like this is clear communication with yourself, but it could be with your partner about, how you were raised, or the things that you've been through in your childhood, and et cetera, et cetera. And the Sun card could also just talks about overworking yourself and being burnt out. Overall, I do feel like they're telling you to lower the guard, lower the defensive energy, because it's like if you don't let anyone in, you can't heal. And I mean, and when it comes to that right there, it's really just based off of how you want your life to be. Because like I said, it's contradicting, because it's like this person do want a lot of love, but they're not letting people in. So it's just like, you just have to be responsible for the actions that you take. That's all I got to say. The consequences of the actions that you take. So if you're not letting anyone in and you feel lonely, it's just too contradicting over here. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. It is very, very contradicting. Seven of Wands, lowering the defensive energy, lowering your guard. I do feel like it's towards yourself, but it could be around people around you as well. It's like this person just it's in a fighting mode. Like they just want to like always feel like they have to defend themselves. And it could be because of the way that they were raised. Maybe they were in an abusive relationship, or they were abused as a child, and so it's just like they feel like everybody will abuse them, whether that's mentally, emotionally. I do see it's physical for a lot of you guys, but it's just like they're operating out of that place, and it's because of their childhood. So there's a lot of healing over here that needs to take place for sure. And just the feelings that I'm feeling, I'm not a professional when it comes to these type of feelings. So I do feel like you might have to reach out for actual professional help, and that's for some of y'all, because the defensive energy is like you might have to reach out for actual professional help, like a therapist or something, to help you with this. So let's see about this person that's on your mind. Whew. This person is on your mind. Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, where they're from? Oh, I was about to. Okay. So this person that's on your mind, can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, the person that's on Virgo's mind? What is their current energy concerning this connection? So we have the Six of Cups. This talks about something from your past. It talks about reconciliation. It talks about just being nostalgic. I do feel like they're looking back on the good times. They're looking back on the good times with this World card. With the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, they do feel like there's an ending. They do feel like they have a lot of anxiety. They do feel like they're burdened. But, they see you as the center of their world. But I do feel like they feel like they can only look back. Like they feel like that's all I can do is just remember the good times. The Six of Pentacles, like I can only imagine the good times. I can't really take actions towards them, because you see how both of these cards, this person is walking away. They're leaving this behind, and it's because they ruined like their confidence. Like their confidence is lowered. So that Nine of Pentacles is them just feeling single, just trying to imagine themselves in a better place mentally, and imagine themselves in a better place, like their environment, their physical environment. That sucks. It only sucks because it's like you don't mean to hurt this person. I know you have a lot of trauma that you have to deal with, but I do feel like this person is just wanting to Like they don't want to be in that mental space. Like they don't want to feel this pain and this hurt because they don't deserve it. They don't feel like they do. I'm not sure if they actually do. They don't feel like they deserve it though. I'm not sure if they've done anything too, but I do feel like most of this pain is coming from your childhood. I'm not gonna lie. So let's see where they want to go concerning this connection. Person is heavily on your mind. So they have the World card here. The World card talks about completing cycles. They just want to learn the lesson that they're supposed to learn. They want to feel one within themselves and one within the world. They want to get acquainted with their own gifts. They want to not feel so lonely and left out in the cold. They want to be mindful of the things that they're investing in. They do want to rebuild. I'm not sure they want to rebuild with you, but they do want to rebuild their life. I can tell you that much. They do want to rebuild their life, and I do feel like it's heavy pentacles. You see all these pentacles. You got the Five of Pentacles. You know, so they probably feel like they've lost something. Like you could have kicked them out of the house or something, or just told them you're no longer going to support them or something. Because this is like, I feel like I don't have enough, like not only stability wise, like, you know, you're not here for me like as a person, but I also feel like financially, you know, I'm just half, you know, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like, you know, I have not made the progress that I want to make in my life. The Page of Pentacles, I feel like I'm starting over. I'm relearning things. You know, I'm relearning how to build myself. I'm relearning how to build a better foundation financially. I'm relearning how to build a better foundation spiritually, emotionally, etc., etc. So this person's focusing on rebuilding their life. They're tapping into their inner strength, their inner power, and they're staying focused. They're staying focused on how they can take control over their life. They're learning things. They're learning new things about their own gifts and their own talents and their own skills, and they're wanting to put that out into the world. You know, like they want to just like be the center of their own world right now. So I do feel like heavy finances. It's heavy finances are just at least feeling stable. They want to put things into this physical world that they're happy about, that makes them happy. So they want to create their world. Like they want to put things into this physical world that makes them feel happy. They want to only be around things that makes them happy physically, like physical things that make them happy. They don't want to feel lonely or left out in the cold. So they're looking at the things that they're investing in, and they're unlearning everything and seeing, okay, how can I rebuild my life? Putting things into this world that actually makes me happy. That's where they're at. That's where they want to go. So let's see what they say, the hidden things that will help them. What's the hidden things that will help my Virgo, or this person that's on Virgo's mind? Hidden things that will help the person that's on Virgo's mind. Show me clearly, please, Spirit. So we have the Justice card, you guys. This talks about standards. It talks about a balance. It talks about being honest about your shadow and your light. It talks about making your wrong rights. It talks about apologizing. It talks about being responsible for your choices, whether that's accepting a behavior from yourself or from other people that you know you don't deserve, and slash are making your wrongs right. Because I do see there's the Ace of Cups right here with the Six of Wands. So this is like having unconditional love, loving things, being honest about the love that you have towards yourself. You know, I do feel like this is self-love, honestly, but it could be towards this person as well. Being honest with yourself about the love that you have, and just working on finding that flame within you. Because the Six of Wands do talk about a lot of success, but I do feel like it's career. This person is focusing on their career right now, but they do have to declutter things, because that Justice card is like, I have to look at the light and the dark in my life and see how I can balance these things. I have to see how I can, like, what I need to cut out of my life to bring more balance into my life. I have to be honest with myself, and I have to surround myself with honest people. If people aren't going to be honest with me, then I cannot have these people in my life. And I can still love them, but I also have to love myself and love my own gifts and my own creative abilities and the things that I want to create in this world, because I do feel like I can be successful. So I do feel like this person over here is kind of taking a leap of faith on their dreams and the things that they're passionate about, and that's what they're focusing on. Yeah, they're focusing on how they can build their legacy up right now. They're kind of looking at like, okay, I just have to be honest with myself. about certain things that I've done as well, and just see how I can change from that, how I can grow from that. So let's see what are going to be the hidden things, standards, choices, etc., etc. Hidden things that will block this person. So the hidden things that will block this person, we have the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is them not investing in healing themselves. This is them feeling like they've lost something. This is them not having better grounded beliefs. Yeah. So it's like those things where you like feel like you've lost something, so you feel like you've lost a part of yourself type of thing. And it's only because, you place your identity in somebody else. And so it's like you have to discover your own identity. When you lose something or someone, especially with a Tower moment, it is for a reason. Either you were not accepting, what you deserved, or they were not accepting what they deserved, or you wasn't being who you were authentically, or they wasn't being who they were authentically. It's like it was a weak foundation, and that's why it was broken down. And so this is like you rebuilding your life, because I do see you are rebuilding your life, being honest with yourself about your own light and your dark side, and working on the things that you're investing in. And this is actually kind of like with both of y'all, what both of y'all have to do, because this is you unlearning the things that you thought you knew. So, and you have to put your heart back in your chest, with that Four of Swords being there, and that Five of Cups is just not feeling like you have lost something, like not feeling that loss, or not really focusing on things that you can't control. Only focus on the things that you can control, because I do feel like you get overwhelmed when it comes to, you can only control yourself. That's it. That's it. You cannot control this person. You can only control yourself. So this is like being honest with yourself about the standards you need to have in your life, because you have to make sure you are also doing what it is that you expect from yourself, type of thing. That's it. Even if it's someone that you're married to, even if it's someone that you're in a relationship with, you can't control them. I say that you technically can control people. You can control weak-minded people. So, because those people you can control people who are codependent. You can control people who don't feel safe within making the decisions for themselves. You can control people who, like I said, weak-minded people. I don't feel like you're a weak-minded individual. And so this is like you retrieving yourself back. This is you healing your heart, and this is you, now that you are, starting this new slate, whether it's with this person or just by yourself, making sure your beliefs within yourself and the things that you're wanting to invest in are your own, and that you are taking time to build this foundation. Don't go fast, because you have to make sure your foundation is strong and honest and built on integrity, and that you are being who you are authentically. You have to be your honest self when you're building your life up. And it's so, because it could legit be like, dang, I've been building this up for so long, and now it just came crashing down. And it's because that foundation was not strong. If you take the time to build a strong foundation, it doesn't matter what storm come through. It doesn't even matter if the top half fall off, because your foundation is strong. And I love the Tower card in this deck. I'm not sure if it's anywhere close, but it would legit just be like a tree, like a tree, like the tree, the roots, the top half could probably fall off, but as long as those roots are still there, as long as those roots are strong, nothing can bring it down. So this is like you really digging down into your own root chakras, your own beliefs within yourself, and making sure that they are strong, making sure you believe in yourself, making sure you know who you are, so that no one could like manipulate you or tell you, what you do and what you don't do, and etc. and etc. So let's see what they say your overall advice will be, or this person's overall advice. Overall advice you have for this person that's on Queen of Wands. So this is you, look, with the Page of Cups at the bottom. This is you knowing that you can create the life that you want, and live the dreams, having the dreams that you want. With this page of cups, this is like when pigs fly. This is like believing the impossible. You can have anything that you want in your life, you guys. So it's like realizing that you can do that on your own, because the Queen of Wands is a very independent person. They have the power that's within them. They don't need anybody next to them to create the life that they want. It's nice to have somebody, but it is not necessary. Not necessary. And so we do have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So this is most definitely a soulmate, you guys. Y'all will have to ask yourself if y'all want to work things out, because it really depends on both parties. Both parties would have to want to work things out. But I can't tell you a certain thing about soulmates. Soulmates are here to help you learn more about yourself, to help you do what's best for you, because they light up a passion that's within you. They get you back focused on what's really important. You know, so it's like sometimes soulmates last forever, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're literally here for a period of time just so that you can teach, just so that you can learn something about yourself. And then like once that lesson is learned, you go on to another soulmate who's going to help you get to the next level. Sometimes you do have a soulmate that you're going to be with forever, and y'all are literally going to y'all levels together. You feel me? But at the same time, you just can't be attached. You can just be grateful for the flame that they lit within you, for the things that they revealed to you. So it's like being honest with yourself on what this relationship has taught you about you, and now rebuild your life based off the things that you've learned about yourself. And now being confident within yourself and knowing that you can build your life based off your dreams. And so we do have this Four of Pentacles right here. This is like you holding on to this pain and this hurt of being by yourself, of sleeping alone, of the negative thoughts and the negative thought patterns. And look, here's that Tower card over here. But that foundation, if the foundation is strong, if the foundation within you, like if y'all love for each other is strong, if y'all love, like the foundational love that y'all have is strong, it doesn't matter if y'all actually are not with each other, because y'all will come back to each other when it's time, if that makes sense. So this is like releasing the heartache, releasing thought patterns, releasing, you know, these negative thinking patterns that's telling you don't deserve this, or you can't do this alone, and blase this and blase that. No, you can. And I know it's painful and it's hurtful for the both of you guys, because Tower cards are painful. I don't take it lightly. It is painful. It's a very painful situation. It's not only you losing relationships, it's losing friendships, jobs, people, etc. and etc. And I'm telling you guys, when the universe intervenes, it's because, and it sucks, I promise you it do. I be fighting with them sometimes, like, really? But I learned not to take it so personally, because they only want me to do what's best for me. And that's why I be like, man, I got to make this hard decision to do what's best for me. Even though I don't want to, because I love this person, I can't be with them because they don't know how to treat me. That's it. That's it. And it's just like, that's just how it is. Like, you have, because if you ignore it, if you literally stay in a situation that you know that you won't deserve, that you don't deserve, then the universe will intervene, and they will intervene through destruction. And this is for friendships, familyships, jobs, etc. and etc. If you're not answering your higher calling, if you're not doing what it is that you're supposed to do on this universe, what you've been placed to do here, your mission, etc., shit will always hit the fan, because they want you to do what's best for you. And that's just how it is. I'm not gonna say I hate it, because like for me, where I'm at right now, I've never been here for myself as much as I've been here for myself right now. And it was hard. I've lost so many people, but I'm also so grateful, because I love me, and you can't ever take me away from me, ever. I'm happy. I'm grateful. Very, very grateful for all the situations that I've been through, all the people that I've lost, etc., the things that they've taught me about myself, etc. and etc. It was painful, but there was a lesson to be learned. It's like that pressure under forms diamonds type of thing. So let's see what your oracle cards is. You got 3 of them. We have bittersweet, impatience, and we also have release. So both of these cards is your throat chakra. This talks about expressing and just your ways of communicating as a whole, your ability to express yourself. So bittersweet says, there's an inner strength here helping you to rise above the circumstances and do the right thing. It is time to set aside your personal agenda for the good of the group. The person you are becoming is capable of more than you can imagine. Remember that, you guys, because like for me, I was attached to somebody, and I didn't even think that I could go a month without this person. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Like, I was like down, bro. Every day was horrible. Every day. And it's been some months now, and it's just like it got easier. And I'm just like, damn, I remember when I first started, I didn't even think I can get through a day. I didn't think I can get through a week. Now look at me. I didn't got through like 5 months. I can do this. You know, I can do this. You're capable more than what. And for me, like my mission and my purpose is more important than any type of relationship in my life, because I know what I'm supposed to be here for the public, for everybody else. So this is like you literally tapping into your inner strength. I feel like it's for the both of y'all, tapping into your inner strength to know that you as an independent person is good enough to create the life that you want and deserve. So Bittersweet says, a window is open as a door gently closes. The passing of all things is inevitable. Whatever is happening may require release. This card could also represent unexpected news. Parents often make a difficult decision not supported by their children. Can I see the strength and choices of others? Hidden blessings, celebration, tempered by sadness, protecting someone, ability to honor others, new horizons, release, and maturity. Then we have impatience. Impatience says your desire to create may overpower the necessity of aligning with divine timing. The time to shine will come. Move with the energy and not in front of it. Being present has its own rewards. So impatience says if I don't take care of it, it will never happen. Now is not the time to make rushed decisions. I do feel like that's for this person. You have made your needs known. Now leave it alone. You may block something wonderful for coming if you are too hasty. Am I jumping the gun? If I'm honest with myself, am I forcing something? Scarcity thinking, being exhausted by your efforts, success through patience. Success through patience. Unfolding revelation and success. So being patient with yourself, you guys. I do feel like with both of you have to focus on yourself. I do feel like it's a lot of healing work that needs to be taken from the both of you guys. But like literally, if you force something to happen, you're literally gonna see why. That's all I gotta say. You're gonna see why the universe separated y'all. And it's only going to elongate the process because there's going to be more hurt and more pain caused on the both of you guys. There needs to be a lot of healing taking place. So let's see what they say about release. Release talks about your conscious actions, being aware of your conscious choices and your conscious actions. What conscious choices are you taking to heal your childhood? What conscious choices are you taking to be more in control of your world and your reality? Not allow for someone else to be in control of your, or placing the responsibility on somebody else. Looking at yourself, taking self accountability, looking at yourself and say, what conscious choices are you making to create the life that you want for yourself? So this is, it talks about conscious choice, like I said, and if those conscious choices bring you closer to spiritual magnetism. So release says, see all that you are, for you possess a power that you have yet to understand. This may feel daunting, but great freedom awaits as you meet your shadow self. Profound inner wisdom is coming to you. Stand steady. You are more than you know. So yeah, this is like legit reflecting, looking. I do feel like it's for the both of you guys, looking at your shadow side, looking at that dark side within you and healing from it. Healing from it, looking at it and healing from it, embracing it, seeing, what triggers it, what brings it out, learning it so you know how to control it. Learning your dark side, learning all parts of you so that it will not overpower you. So it won't take control over you, but instead you are in control over it. And I feel like I'm going to be making some people mad, but I really don't care because I'm just honest. And literally, I'm just, the words are coming out, baby. You have to be receptive, like especially if your life is not the way that you want it to. You need to be receptive to listening to just what is around you, seeing if you can actually adapt to it, or see if you can put it to apply it to your life. Because for me, I'm not someone who just forces things on people. I like to create leaders. I want you to be able to literally find things within yourself, but be receptive to what people tell you. Don't think you know everything, because once you know it all, you literally stop growing. Any leader will tell you that. All masters are also students, period. We're going to always grow. We grow and we learn from each other. So release at a deeper glance. Release says, I can no longer keep your secrets. This is about personal responsibility. Ooh, personal responsibility. Wow. and release of blame. It is time to clear the debris and move on. You cannot move forward while you continue to hide. If you just continue to blame other people, you guys, and don't get me wrong, because it is most definitely, you hurt me. But I also accepted that treatment. It's like that. Because if you blame someone else for how your life is, you're saying that that person has the power to make your life right or wrong. You're saying that someone else has the power over your life. You're saying that you have no control over your life when you put it all on somebody else. That's exactly what you are saying. So this card indicates healing family origin of issues. Am I ready to face my past and let go? Wow, it's so crazy when the oracles go with the reading. I love it because that means I'm channeling it right. I am channeling this message. So just know that these messages are divinely guided. This person has a lot of childhood to heal from. This person probably do as well, but I do feel like it's heavily for this person. It is so painful. I'm sending you healing energy because it is very, very painful. And if you do feel like you need like actual therapists, professional help, go get you some professional help, baby. So this says, you cannot move forward while you continue to hide. This indicates healing family of origin issues. Am I ready to face my past and let go? Release, dwelling on the past, righteous anger, changing consciousness, judgment day, seeing clearly, you guys. Hidden truth, great discovery, healing, remission, and integration. So the meditation for this says, to do this meditation, you must have no distraction. Shadow Gray Storm simply asks that you sit and listen. In the silence, you will hear yourself. If you sincerely seek freedom, Shadow Gray Storm may come to you. This is crazy, you guys, because I was doing a meditation one day where I was just like, I'll cleanse myself and I was just laying down and I was just sitting in silence. And there was a lot that came up from my childhood about like how I just felt about people just leaving me, how I associated that to my mom leaving me, how like just my own attachment issues. Like myself told me some things. I was just like, who do you think you are, self? Who are you to bring up these problems to me? But I was so grateful because it helped me like bring that to the surface so that I can be aware of that. Because it's like when people do try to leave me, I usually try to fight for these people to be in my life. I should not have to fight for nobody to be in my life. Because you don't want to be in my life? Okay, bye. Deuces. But I had to realize that was associated with my mom. So let's read the rest of your oracle cards. So we have the Moonology deck. We have Do Not Let Your Past Hold You Back. I do feel like it's heavily for your energy because it's like your past will literally stop you from living the life that you really, really want. You do really, really want it. It's just you can't tell with the actions that you're taking. You cannot. It's contradicting. It is. We have Hold Your Vision. Visualizing yourself living the life that you truly desire as your healthiest self, your healthiest version, expressing yourself, seeing things clearly, releasing your past, releasing the things that have hurt you, feeling free. Hold your vision and visualize that because you can have it. You can. You just have to take it one day at a time, changing your mindset, looking at your actions, look at what you're feeding into. Then we have Luck is on your side, and we also have Believe in the impossible. Anything is possible if you believe it's possible. And then from the Romance Angel deck, we have Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I do feel like it's the both of y'all. I do feel like it's just really hard for both of y'all to communicate to each other, express yourselves to each other, and be who you are authentically. We have codependencies. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. These addictions could be literally you feeling like you can't be by yourself, which I do feel like that's what it is. Some of y'all, it may be drugs. Some of y'all, it may be shopping habits. Some of y'all, it may be arguments. Some of y'all, it's like codependency is literally you just not feeling whole within yourself as yourself. Whatever you use to make yourself feel whole. Some people use sex, some people use money, some people use drugs, some people use other people. Some people use other situations. So literally just asking yourself, what are you trying to fill that void up with? And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. Visualizing yourself as your healthy self and them as their healthy self. And that's what's going to help you guys. So with that being said, I love y'all so much. I hope this message resonated for whoever's supposed to resonate for. I'm sending all of y'all healing energy. I hope that and pray that you do what's best for you. Love y'all. Y'all have a great day, okay? Toodles.